Welcome back to New Post today. Let's look at the week 2 of Telangana current affairs with regard to your group 1 and also group 2 examination as well. So the very first is about the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation now to be divided into 3 bodies by February 2026, and this is reports from the Telangana government which plans to divide GHMC into 3 separate bodies for Hyderabad, Cyberabad and Malkajgiri corporations after the current council's term ends at February 2026, aiming for better decentralization with elections possibly in April-May 2026, though administrative details are still being finalized. Now, the 3 new entities would be Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation, Greater Cyberabad Municipal Corporation, Greater Malkajgiri Municipal Corporation, and the rationale is to streamline governance, improve planning, deliver services more efficiently in the expanded area, and each new corporation will have its own mayor along with municipal commissioner who is an IAS officer. Hyderabad will be the largest, covering central and south areas of Banjara Hills, Jubilee Hills, Khairatabad, Attapur and Shamshabad, and will have 150 wards. Cyberabad Corporation will likely have northwestern and northern parts including Kukutpalli and Serlingampalli. Malkajgiri Corporation is expected to cover the eastern side from Kisra to Pedda Ambarpet, including Malkajgiri. The change is anticipated to happen on February 2026 with new elections potentially in April and May. And the Union Minister for Coals and Mines from Secunderabad, Kishan Reddy, said that the Union government will spend 17,000 crore rupees on Viksit Bharat Guarantee Rozgar and Ajivika Mission Grameen Act. Addressing a press conference, he also said that the scheme will benefit farmers, labourers and also rural communities as well. Now, the state has filed a petition with regard to misuse of Godavari waters by the neighbouring state of Andhra Pradesh. The Polavaram Nallamalla Sagar Link project, formerly called as Polavaram Bankadacharla Link project, is a contentious inter-basin water transfer project proposed by Andhra Pradesh to utilise the surplus Godavari river by linking it to Krishna Basin, drawing strong opposition now from Telangana, which argues it violates the water sharing agreements and impacts its allocation, leading to legal battles and also ongoing discussion in the Central Water Commission. The project, the channel uses surplus Godavari waters primarily from Polavaram project to irrigate the drought-prone areas of Rayalaseema and parts of Andhra Pradesh as well. Telangana's opposition view is that the project aims to grab its share of Krishna Basin waters and opposes AP's proceeding with detailed project reports before proper consultation and resolution. Telangana therefore filed a writ petition against this, and Supreme Court suggested converting into a civil suit for broader hearing involving riparian states like Maharashtra and Karnataka, who have also opposed the project as well. And the Central Water Commission headed committee was formed in 2025 to manage water issues between AP Telangana, and meetings were held to discuss the water management projects as well. Telangana fears AP is creating a fait accompli situation by advancing projects planning and appraisal despite the ongoing disputes as well. And according to the Telangana, the third most important issue is the Telangana Prisons Department's annual report, which has said that the number of prison inmates rose to 12% in 2025, driven by large-scale cybercrime and drunken driving convictions. According to the Director General of Telangana Prison, Soumya Mishra, the total number of inmates increased from 38,000 in 2024 to 42,000 in 2025, with under trials forming the bulk of 36,000 members. The number of convicted prisoners rose from 3,229 to 5,856, while the number of detainees more than doubled. The cybercrime cases recorded the highest jump in 135%, followed by drunken driving cases. Cases under the NDPS Act, that is the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act, the POSCO Act, murder, property offences, crimes against women have shown an upward trend. The number of foreign national inmates, however, declined from 107 to 74, and the age group of 18 to 38 accounted for the largest share of new inmates, followed by those between 31 to 50. Repeated offenders increased from 1,400 to 2,400, pointing to continuing challenges in preventing repeated crime. Also, the court proceedings of the prisoners saw a major shift towards digital processes. So the legal aid infrastructure was strengthened in the state at the state and the district level. As many as 155 panel advocates and 47 paralegal volunteers are now working in prisons. During the year, 44 jail adalats were held, in which 1,558 cases were heard and 985 prisoners were released as well. And under the Support to Poor Prisoners scheme, 18 inmates secured release on bail with the government assistance. Telangana standing first in the country for implementing the program. Education skill development remained a key focus to the prisoners, and they were made literate during the literacy drive as well. And according to the report, many are taking their class 10 examinations as well through the National Institute of Open Schooling as well. And many even completing the graduation through the B.R. Ambedkar National Open University study centers also. Now, there is a demand for a separate Secunderabad corporation. However, the CM and many government officials says that it lacks merit. So, the demand for separate Secunderabad municipal corporation lacks merit according to the officials, because Secunderabad is economically integrated with Hyderabad. Creating a separate entity would only raise costs, and administrative integration is already deep, despite political demands from groups and leaders seeking to preserve its historical identity and address concerns about the GHMC reorganization. The debate involves political factions, with some supporting the demand and others opposing it, highlighting tensions over governance and identity of the twin cities. The officials say it lacks merit because Secunderabad isn't self-sustaining. It is deeply intertwined with Hyderabad. A separate corporation would increase the per capita service delivery, making it inefficient, and Secunderabad history, infrastructure, governance are already linked to Hyderabad. And the proponents who support the demand say that it will protect Secunderabad's 220-old identity and infrastructure focus. Some leaders use this demand to gain political ground and address local grievances. The issue has become a point of contention, with the opposition questioning the ruling Congress, the government's handling of municipal corporations and reorganization, and political groups have organized rallies to push for separate corporation as well. In essence, the argument against a separate corporation hinges on practical, economic and existing integration, while the push for it is driven by identity politics and local aspirations. And now the state government has decided to review the reorganization of districts and rationalize the process. Chief Minister Revanth Reddy has said a new commission headed by retired Supreme Court or High Court judge will be appointed soon to study it. In January 2026, the Chief Minister announced formation of a high-level judicial commission to recommend fresh reorganization of the state district. The commission will be headed by a retired judge of the Supreme Court or the High Court. Along with judicial head, the panel will also include experienced officers who serve in the revenue department and other related administrative sectors. The primary goal is to rationalize the current administrative structure, which includes 33 districts, many of which are created by the previous PRS government. The mandate is tasked to study and recommend changes to district mandals and revenue divisions. Possibilities and timeline: the commission will tour the state to gather feedback, suggestions and objections directly from the public. The government aims for transparent, scientific re-evaluation to fix irrational divisions made in the past, such as mandals being too far from their district centers, and a policy framework for reorganization will be discussed with all political parties during the upcoming budget session of the Legislative Assembly. And the commission, a dedicated backward classes commission, has reportedly suggested 34% reservation for backward classes in urban local bodies of Telangana. According to this commission, out of the 50% reservation permitted in urban local bodies, reservation for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe is likely to be confined to 15%, while the remaining share has been allocated to backward classes. And the commission justified that the reduced SC/ST quota in urban areas is cited due to the lower population than in the rural regions. In this context, it finalized approximately 15% reservation for SC/ST in other municipalities in urban areas. The report submitted recently details ward-wise and chairperson-wise reservation for municipalities, with a major emphasis on BC representation. Let me tell you, according to the 73rd and 74th Amendment Act, it is in the state government's prerogative to provide the reservation for BC. However, inbuilt reservation is provided for SC/ST and women. Officials said that based on the commission's findings, reservation for individual municipal corporations would be finalized within a day or two. And meanwhile, subsequently, municipal administration's department is looking forward to a final report to the state government on further action. And The state now is going to showcase its long-term vision at the WEF forum at Davos in Switzerland, where Chief Minister Revanth Reddy is going to head, and who will be heading eye-level delegation to Davos. He will host CEOs of leading global companies, including industry representatives, eminent personalities from different sectors at exclusive program during the 3-day event to promote Telangana Rising 2047 vision. And the CM is looking at investments particularly in IT, life sciences, renewable energy and manufacturing. And let me tell you, Hyderabad Narcotics Enforcement Wing is has recently caught people for overstaying in India, especially in Hyderabad. They have arrested people from Nigeria, and this wing is a specialist unit of the Hyderabad City Police, which is dedicated to combat drug trafficking and substance abuse. The unit has been recognized internationally for its proactive efforts, winning Excellence in Anti-Narcotic Award at the World Police Summit in Dubai. So it generates intelligence to detect and disrupt organized drug trafficking operation. The wing conducts raids on hideouts, business outlets, and maintains a database of suppliers, peddlers, and also consumers. It supports the Narcotics Investigation Supervision Wing, which monitors drug cases from initial first information report to filing of charge sheet to ensure convictions. And the wing also conducts anti-drug awareness programs in educational institutions, along with encouraging citizens to stay away from drug abuse. Now, the government is gearing up for the Samakka Saralamma Medaram Jatra, scheduled from January 28 to 31, anticipating a footfall of nearly 3 crore devotees. And officials have directed the work to in close coordination to ensure seamless arrangements and avoid inconvenience to the pilgrim. The Samakka Saralaka Jatra is a massive biennial tribal festival in Telangana. It is honoring the mother-daughter duo goddesses of Samakka and Saralamma, and also is known for one of the largest gathering of the people commemorating the fight against the unjust law, with rituals performed by the Koya tribe, priests and devotees offering bellam or jaggery to the goddesses. The major festival is going to be conducted in January 28 to 31st in 2026 at Medaram in Mulugu, drawing millions from surrounding areas. And it is held twice every 2 years. It is celebrated by the Koya tribe. Many devotees from Telangana, AP, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Odisha visit the place. They commemorate a mother, Samakka, and daughter, Saralamma, fighting for unjust tax or law, symbolizing tribal resistance. The Koya priests perform rituals, and they offer their offerings in the form of bellam or jaggery or bangaram and gold as well. And it is considered the Kumbh Mela of South due to the massive scale, attracting 12 million people in 2012 itself. And now the centre is releasing the first installment of 260 crore to the Gram Panchayats. Telangana has thousands of Gram Panchayats managing rural governance, with figures up to 12,777 Gram Panchayats operating under the Mandal Parishads and Zilla Parishad for rural administration. These local bodies form the grassroots level of democracy, covering villages and overseeing local development, and their details are found on the state website as well. They are the lowest tier of the Panchayati Raj system, responsible for village level administration, and there are 12,777 Gram Panchayat in the state. They work alongside the Mandal Parishad at the block level, Zilla Parishad at the district level, and the centre now will release the first installment of 260 crore for strengthening the Gram Panchayats in Telangana following the completion of local body elections and recent submission of utilization certificates by the state government. The government of Telangana has inaugurated the Pranam Daycare Center for senior citizens that will function on all the days of the week except on Sundays and government holidays. Basic medical facilities and checkups will be conducted once a week. Medicines will be provided for the senior citizens at these homes free of cost based on doctor's prescription. Books and some resources for indoor sports too will be available. There are some of the operational guidelines framed for running the center. The center was inaugurated by the Chief Minister Revanth Reddy. The multi-care desk center was introduced to promote social interaction among senior citizens, contributing to the mental well-being as per the press note of the government of Telangana. The government has approved 39 such centers, with one each in each district headquarter. Hyderabad, Medchal, Malkajgiri, Rangareddy, Hanmakonda have 2 centers each. It is learnt that they would be set up completely by next week, and the Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Senior Citizen, Transgender will be overlooking the functioning commissioning of these centers. The central government has approved 12 lakh per daycare center per annum, and the funds would be released every year. Officials are planning to integrate the center with geriatric wards at the government hospitals, coordinate with police to organize awareness sessions on cybercrime, plan outdoor activities and well-being of the people in the old age. Senior citizens responded to the initiative very positively. And there has been an in principle approval for Hyderabad Metro Rail Project Phase 2, and this project it is a major extension of the existing Metro Rail project, which will include crucial airport line and old city lines, aiming to connect the growth areas like Shamshabad, Kokapet and Patancheru with an estimated cost of 24,000 crore, currently in planning and land acquisition phase. The planned 76.4 kilometer Phase 2 project will cover the Blue Line extension Nagol to Shamshabad, Blue Line extension Raidur to Kokapet, Green Line extension from MGBS to Chandra and Gutta, and Red Line extension Miapur to Patancheru, Red Line extension from LB Nagar to Hayat Nagar. Cabinet approved, awaiting central government funding approval. Land acquisition Old City is underway, and expanded network, airport connectivity, bringing the Old City into the network, linking tech hubs to these areas is the objective of the Phase 2. And the AI Summit now is being organized at Kandi at IIT Hyderabad under the India AI Mission under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. It is a precursor to the Indian AI Summit 2026, scheduled to be held in February at New Delhi. The meeting is a part of the nationwide series of consultations aimed at shaping the summit's thematic agenda and outcome. And it was organized by the Telangana government in collaboration with IIT Hyderabad, working as a working group meeting on inclusive AI for social empowerment. The Kandi meeting focused on ensuring AI benefits for all sections of society, forming part of national series of consultation to shape the agenda for the main summit in February. And these consultations, including one at IIT Hyderabad, are aimed at gathering input from local ecosystems, industry, academia, civil society to create actionable recommendations for the national summit. And the Indian AI Summit focuses on democratizing AI, bridging the gap with the theme of Sarvejana Hitaya Sarvajana Sukaya, that means welfare for all, happiness for all. And the Drones Festival of Telangana was recently held at Gachipoli Stadium as a part of Sankranti celebrations. The festival was a mega spectacle, blending technology, culture, organized by the Telangana Tourism Department. Activities included a high-speed drone racing, drone football matches, freestyle drone stunts were major highlights. Hundreds of LED-equipped drones created stunning aerial visuals of iconic Telangana landmarks like Charminar, Golconda Fort and Ramappa Temple, the UNESCO World Heritage Site as well. And the Chief Minister Revanth Reddy has now resolved to develop the erstwhile Adilabad district in all spheres, saying that the university will be set up there at IIT Basar and Nilmar district, and an industrial corridor will be developed in Adilabad district. He reiterated that a barrage will be constructed at Tummidihatti under Pranahita Chevella project in Kumram Beam, and also he inaugurated the pump house at Chanaka Korata barrage across the Penganga river by releasing water into the main canal at Hathighat in Adilabad. He also inaugurated the Sadarmat barrage across the Godavari in Ponkal village, Narmal. He also released water for rabi crops amid the festive-like atmosphere at Sadarmat barrage. And he also mentioned the approval of airports at Mamnoor near Warangal and Adilabad following sustained efforts of the government of Telangana. The sanction of Advanced Technology Center at Nirmal at a cost of 22,000 crore for development of the Naboga Jatra site in Adilabad district was also mentioned. And now the world's largest green hydrogen and green ammonia project is to be opened at Kakinada. It will be the first energy export project with the USD 2+ billion investment in plant and enabling 8 billion investment in renewable energy. Completed and signed off an agreement with Messrs. Uniper Germany, enabling 100 gigawatt energy cloud storage platform developed by Greenco Group, 1.5 million tons per annum green ammonia capacity, 1950 megawatt electrolyzer capacity, the AM Green plans to produce 5 million metric per annum green ammonia by 2032, contributing to 20% of India's national green hydrogen mission. And it is also the part of World Economic Forum Transitioning Industrial Clusters initiative as well. So these are the most important topics I thought I should be discussing you for Week 2 for Telangana current affairs. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. I shall see you in my next post, and until then, it's very happy learning.